Right. Welcome everybody to the Indivisible TX Lege Facebook Live session. This is something we're going to experiment with. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Alexander Montalvo, and I'm one of the leads in the Indivisible TX Lege organization. Happy to be with all of y'all today. The goal is to have these live sessions happen a few times each week, and maybe, a couple of minutes to 5 minutes, 10 minutes max. We'll see. We're really going to experiment with this thing and see how this works out. Our ultimate goal, the big goal, is to help you stay informed with the actions that you can take today through this week, as well as learn information around the Indivisible TX Lege efforts that we have going on, and ultimately our state legislature. We have a huge goal right now with the election. It's on everybody's mind. And our big goal here at Indivisible TX Lege, as well as many across Texas, is to flip the Texas House. We want to do as much as we can to flip the Texas House, because when the Lege session starts in 2021, which will be just a short time after this election, regardless of the results, we want to make sure that we're ready and have people elected that are going to be able to help advocate for the things that we know many Texans are trying to get accomplished within our state. So grace is requested, as with everything, as this is our first time doing this. Our goal is to have different co-hosts, different guests, as we highlight different information. But for today, we're going to try to keep it easy. And even then, we may make some mistakes. So appreciate your patience. But let's go ahead and jump into today's live session, which is going to be focused all around our Indivisible TX Lege newsletter that gets sent out every Sunday. And so if you're not aware of this newsletter, I'm glad you're here with us. We're going to try to make you a little bit more aware and informed on how to get plugged into this information and then be able to take action on it. So starting off, I'm going to share my screen. And we're going to first jump into our indivisible-txlege.org website. So it's indivisible-txlege.org. And so if you go to the home page, you'll see we have a calendar and newsletter. So we're going to go to the newsletter section. Now, if you join our mailing list, which is available on every page of our website, you can highlight. Here you see the little envelope. You can click there and sign up, so you're registered to receive these newsletters in your inbox. But in case you don't have them, or if you've missed some, or you accidentally deleted them, we accumulate them on our website as well. So let's jump into yesterday's newsletter, which had a lot of great information. And a huge shout out to Marika Leahy, who's a part of our TX Lege Leads group. She's one of our leads, and out of Houston, Texas. I'm out of Fort Worth, Texas. We have several people all across the state, so this is a huge coalition of organizers working together to try to help us stay focused and make progress within the Texas State Legislature. So definitely the big announcement for everybody this last week was the passing of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. We understand the implications of that with the Supreme Court. So we definitely want to acknowledge that. And there's a potential huge impact to our country with her passing. So what can you do to take action? Well, number one, volunteer to work the polls. You can sign up to be an election worker. Within our newsletter, we have links to several counties so that you can get information around that. If you don't see yours, Google search your county election volunteer to get more information. Number two this week, learn more about the important role of the railroad commissioners in Texas. Big hint, it has nothing to do with railroads. So there's a great website, notrailroads.com, that is a great starting point to learn a lot more about the Railroad Commission. So check that out this week. Spread the news. Don't forget to keep talking to friends, family, and colleagues about the upcoming election. There's so much happening in our world right now, and one thing we want to make sure is that people don't forget to vote. So a couple of key dates is October 5th is the last day to register to vote in Texas. And so if you haven't registered to vote, if you haven't voted in the past, or if you've moved to Texas recently, make sure that you're registering to vote before that date. And then early voting starts October 13th and will last until the 30th. And so this is a huge opportunity for people to get their voting done a little bit earlier before the actual November 3rd election day. And then another item, the last item we have in our newsletter for this week is learn how to strategize. Join Fair Maps actually is happening today at 7 p.m. So just a little under an hour and a half, you can join their session and learn how to strategize around the redistricting work that's going to be done after the census is completed. Another thing I want to point you towards our website is we're going to take a look at our calendar. And so there's a lot of candidates who are running to help accomplish the goal of flipping the Texas House. So if you take a look at our website and look at the calendar, each day there's information and the links that you need to be able to participate in phone banking for candidates, voter registration, all types of events that are happening. So if you're not plugged in and you're looking something to do, come to our website, come to our calendar, and you'll be able to get that information. We're also going to be working on getting a lot of that information put in our Facebook pages. We have our Indivisible TX Lege page that's being streamed to right now. And then there's the Indivisible TX Lege group, which you can join around organizing and just different information is being shared. If you want to be a part of the organizing team within Indivisible TX Lege, you can sign up in our Join Us page here on our website, and you can fill out information to join the organizing efforts so that we can do all of the work that is possible for Texas and the upcoming state legislature. Well, importantly, the election coming up and then the state legislature. So there's that information there. Make sure you're sharing our page with your family, friends, and colleagues, that they can follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter if you aren't already. We have a great organizer who's working on the Twitter feed so that you can get information within that space as well. So this is the first one of these Facebook Live sessions. So I hope you enjoyed this. Give us some feedback. Let me know if I'm going way too fast or if there's other information you'd like for us to dig in a little deeper. Leave comments for us in the post. Let us know what actions you're taking on from the Indivisible TX Lege newsletters, which phone banking events you plan to join, or voter registration events. Let's continue the conversation going, but more importantly, let's keep the energy going. We have just a little over 40 days before Election Day, and there's a lot of work that we can all do collectively. So keep at it. Thanks for being a part of our efforts, and we'll be talking again soon.